What's up, YouTube? I just want to do a walk around video of my new project bug nicknamed Ralph or Ralphie after the guy I bought it off of, and I just thought it was fitting. I found this car all the way up in Reading, and it was a good price, and I saw that it was really built well, especially for the price, so I decided to jump on it. And so the previous owner just did a lot of little touches that stood out to me. This is a 1968, and yet they put on a link pin front end with the hook and rod and gusseted spindles. They still left the stock drums. I want to change the fronts to discs. They put on this really nice bumper. There's usually a skid plate on here. It's off right now because the wiring is being gone through. And then it has LED headlights for the front because I just mainly did it for saving amperage. And then when I bought it, it had these latches on it, these typical spring-loaded hook latches. But I found this on Amazon. It's meant for a Jeep, and I bought this one so I could lock the trunk, so I could keep tools or anything in there and not be stolen. And then we got an extended shock tower on the front. I believe it's a 20-inch shock extended. Meaty tires up front, or somewhat meaty, and both front and rear. The rears are 30 by 9.5s, and then the fronts are 215 by 75s, I believe. It came with an LED light bar and the roof rack. I'm going to be taking off that light bar because I always thought light bars on bugs just looked weird. It was too new for the style. And I always liked that older style look, so I'm probably going to put on older style KCs and change them to LED. And then we go on the inside. I have a nice Grant steering wheel. I put in this radio that has speakers in it, so that's nice, and Bluetooth. It has all the stuff. And then I bought it with all these gauges. You have oil pressure, oil temp, fuel, volts, and tach. These two are the most important in the Volkswagen, both oil temp and pressure. This is a wiring harness I originally bought, but it was too sketchy for me, so I'm going to be switching to a painless, which will be a lot nicer and a lot easier. I'm not going to be showing how to do this on the car because I'm going to be doing it with a friend because he knows more about wiring, and he requested that I don't put him on camera, so I'm going to accept those wishes and not film that part. And then we have a custom shifter because not only does this car have a 3-inch body lift, but we also have a 3-rib bus trans, so it had to be modified for that. I bought it like that, and it also has bus CVs, and it was converted to IRS because it used to be a swing axle because it's 68. Came with rear disc brakes and the multi-shock mount, which is extended. It's an 8-inch travel shock. And then just the time they put into structuring the entire rear suspension and making it stiff. That's one thing that stood out to me that made me want to jump on it. There's also there's an oil cooler here, there's another one on the other side. So to help keep oil somewhat cool, I'm going to put fans on them because they're not in airflow, to have them work more efficiently. In a later video I'll mount fans on and show you how to do that. It also came with this reusable oil filter. It's a System 1. That's the brand name. Ignore this for now. When I put on the exhaust, I had to mock that up to figure out how to move it, otherwise it would hit. And then the engine's just a stock 1600 dual port with the dual carbs. I put these on to keep water from going on into the air filter and stuff, because I had a friend that I'd always see him driving. He always had to carry bags, so I put those on to eliminate the problem. They're from Target. They're like $1 and they fit perfectly. So I decided to try it out. Off-road exhaust with hot shot muffler. Got an alternator with a I put this chrome pulley on. It's from CB Performance. They had a gold one originally, but it was bent, so I just put that one on. And that's pretty much it. It's a nice little car, and I'll keep you guys updated on it. See you in another video. Bye.